Hi, I'm Skeptic, and have you ever wondered why you need DPS towers and support towers and a whole bunch of other kinds of towers to help you get better at Tower Defense X and make you win better a lot more in games? So I'm going to be talking about the reasons why you should probably get these kinds of loadouts. So, if you're talking about DPS towers, the best bet is going to get Worship, which I don't have, but another DPS thing is XWM turret. So, this tower is not that great. It doesn't just focus on raw DPS like Golden Juggernaut, which I'll talk about later in the video, but XWM turret is one of the things where you can't really go wrong with it because it focuses on DPS and splash damage too. So both paths on XWM are actually pretty useful. And only that this tower is actually very useful, and that's why many people accept you when you have that tower. Another thing I'm going to be talking about is the tower Juggernaut and Golden Juggernaut. So Juggernaut and Golden Juggernaut is also a part of the DPS squad, but um I do not really recommend using Golden Juggernaut and Juggernaut once you are a level 100 plus player with Worship because it just doesn't really go along well. I mean, it may be a nice add-on with the with the with Worship, but I don't really think you would need Golden Juggernaut with the Worship, mainly just XWM with the Splash. So that's one thing we do need, which I do recommend using XWM in Endless. Another thing is the support class. The support class is a pretty simple thing. You use stuff to support your team, but there's support towers. They aren't. They are don't they either may not do much damage or they do a little bit of damage. But such as John, his ability does do a bit of some damage if you ask me. So it's pretty useful. But um, even though you may not be the one doing a lot of damage, you still are very good help to getting the furthest you can in endless or whatever mode it is. But continuing, you can use EDJ to buff towers with the top path or make tower upgrades cheaper with bottom path. So it's your choice what path you want to pick, but do recommend getting two EDJs once you're in a round because you can place as many as you want, I think. So you can get one top path and one bottom path. But uh for real support, I do not recommend bringing EDJ, John, or Commander. I recommend bringing Medic because that really helps with healing towers when you're dealing with very stubborn bosses such as Eradicator MK2 or any any other boss, basically. So it's best to bring Medic. That's one of the biggest support towers you can bring. On to the next class. We have where is it? We have it's just you help stun enemies. People like stunning enemies for some reason, so I guess I'll just consider that as a class. But if you're trying to stun enemies, I recommend getting a um cryo blaster, um slammer, golden ranger for its grenade, and cryo ranger. And if you want, I recommend using uh, what you call it, golden mine layer because it for some reason it somehow stuns, which I'll also be showing that for the other class. But yeah, this is the stunning class, I guess. I mean, you get 4 towers. These are all good for stunning, except golden. I mean, except Cryo Ranger, because that thing kind of sucks. Anyway, Golden Ranger may not also be a very good stunning tower because it doesn't really. It's not made for stunning. But Grenadier, you can also use that with the stun grenades. On to the next path. On to the next. Um, on to the next class. I mean, so I recommend using uh if you are if Slimer is also another thing that could be used in this class too. So it's pretty decent, but these are good back defenses. So Slammer, you can place these in the back of Oil Rig. Mine Layer, you can place these. I would also recommend Golden Mine Layer. You can also get stun grenades spam. That's also pretty helpful. But I mainly just recommend Golden Mine Layer because why not? Another thing. So we have if you're a new player, this is the new player class. I recommend getting sniper, operator. Try your best to get laser gunner and John. Um, then next missile trooper, and then if you have done a lot of grinding, I recommend either getting ranger or shotgunner. But shotgunner is the best. Anyway, that's enough classes for today. I guess I'll see you guys once new towers release to where we have new classes made for this video. But if you guys want to see more videos on TDX, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.